Hey everyone, welcome back to another installment in our Graphite U series. Okay, jumping right into it. This one is on ME and mini-ME bus follows. So new to version 2.2, we have added mini-ME and ME follows. When we look at our configuration page, so menu, configuration, what you'll notice is on the system tab, we now have split up some submenus. So when we look at our ME configurations, this is where we'll find our layer modes as well as our clean feeds, and now the additions of the new ME and mini-ME bus follows. So right away you can see that each ME can follow, or each mini-ME can follow one other ME or mini-ME, and they're stuck to their equal classifications. So right now I've got ME1 following ME2, and I have mini-ME2 following mini-ME1. Note, if you're using multi-screen mode, mini-MEs are already following other mini-MEs. So if you tried to select a mini-ME to follow and the mini-ME is being used inside of a multi-screen, you are not going to be able to select it. Follow mode is disabled because it is currently configured and linked in the multi-screens. So don't forget to come over to the multi-screen and double check if either one of these are enabled. Your mini-MEs may currently be tied up in a multi-screen. This may be by mistake, it may be left over from something else. Alright, so now that we've created our ME and mini-ME follows, this is going to fully interact and link the two together. Whatever I do on ME2, ME1 is going to do the exact same thing. Why would this be of use? Well, straight out of it, obviously not much, because I'd be getting the same thing. Why not just route it out? The other part comes with the bus substitutions. So just like multi-screen and bus follows from before, now when we come to the input configuration tab and we go to our substitution page, you'll note we have a new button. Now we have the ability to do ME substitutions, or ME and mini-ME substitutions. With this, now when we're assigning a new rule, this rule will be applied across all buses of the ME or mini-ME, thus making it much easier to assign a source that needs to be substituted with another. Pick the source that needs to have a substitution, so let's say source 5. Pick the ME or mini-ME that the rule is being applied to. So since mini-ME1 is following mini-ME2, it's mini-ME1 that needs the rule. That way when source 5 is selected, it will automatically replace it with, in this case, we'll say source 9. Once we've saved that rule, it is now inserted into our list, and now the system automatically knows how to apply those substitutions. Of course, I have that backwards because if we go back, we see that 2 is following 1. No problem, come back to our substitution. We can go in to this substitution, click none, and it clears it out. So that's also how easy it is to delete a substitution. I know it doesn't show you a delete button, but that's why we did that. Don't forget, there are full bus substitutions now as well. The difference with a bus substitution is you have to remember that when you set up the trick, so on ME1 background, or even an aux bus, so on aux 14, whenever source 5 is selected, I'm going to take source 6 and click save. Now, that does require that aux 14 would be following another bus. And simply put, that's done on the Live Assist page. Under buses, aux 14 would be following any other bus. And so because it's following aux 2, now when we go to aux 2, Visually, what we would see is a completely different source, but this will be lit up because this is the source that it is tracking. When we go to our MEs and we go to ME2, and as we switch to a different source, when we go to mini ME1, the background follows will also perform exactly the same as it's supposed to. So here, changing where it needs to be changed. All right, well, pretty straightforward, pretty quick, but very powerful features. These things are necessary for things like multi-language feeds, where I'm going to want to substitute camera sources for different cameras, or I need to substitute my graphics source so that CG1 is going for English, while maybe CG2 is doing Spanish. Anyway, as always, if you have questions, hit us up in the forums or send it to switchers@rossvideo.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.